Hey, it's Tim, and today is October 6th, 2025. And today, we're here, I'm here, we're here, I'm here, you're here with me kinda, at the Japanese Friendship Garden. We're gonna take a walk today through the serene and peaceful, tranquil beauty of the Japanese Friendship Garden that's here in our town. And it's gonna be nice, it's gonna be fantastic. I don't know, we're gonna learn. I got a little map here in my pocket. I've already purchased my ticket, I've got a map. We're gonna go learn and see, and maybe we're not gonna learn anything at all. Maybe we're just gonna enjoy and be present and take in the majesty of the Japanese Friendship Garden, this beautiful landscaped area. And so what I wanna know is, what I'm asking you is, you coming? All right, we're in. That little wooden bamboo thing that was spilling water, like it fills up with water and then it spills water, is called a shinshi odoshi. Shinshi odoshi. We're gonna walk up here and go to the exhibit hall. Let's look at I really want to just take in the beautiful landscape and the stuff we find in the bushes here, and the manicured peacefulness. Manicured peacefulness. Oh, it's very nice here. I feel like I like to explore other cultures. Look, there's the gardener right there. He's the Japanese gardener guy, I think. Yeah, he's taking a picture of his work. Japanese gardener. Let's go inside here. This is the exhibit hall. These are ancient love letters written. They're like poems, kind of like a poetry type thing. And then below here, there's a little description as to what they mean. And there's a bunch of them in here. And some of them are dating back to 875 to 1185. Those are years. And some of these little notes and writings are very old. Written, of course, Japanese writings. I don't know what that says, but I can tell you. It says, though in deep distress, I cling to life, but in my grief that I endure, what fell are my tears. Interesting, that's kind of pretty. How was the translation? This one says, I was dying to see you, but after I met you, I want to live forever. These are ancient, written, little statements or poems. Nice, very pretty. This one says, I won't allow you to meet me, even if you imitate the crow of a rooster before dawn. All right, those were unique letters. I don't know. It's old history. I love it. It's very sentimental, and I mean, I wonder if I wrote something really special like that, and somebody found it in 1,000 years, they would think it was like good. I don't know. Also inside here they have this Zen garden thing, but you just have to look through the glass at it. And there was a guy, I think that gardener guy was in there raking the rocks in the Zen garden. All right, we're outside now. This is called the koi pond. I thought it was gonna be some fancy Japanese words, but it's just koi pond. Koi pond. And there they are, looking for something to eat. The koi. Here in the majestic koi pond. Ah. Over here, this is called the viewing platform. And I imagine we're going to get a nice view. Now this trail, this walk, goes down into the canyon below us, which you can't see any of right now. This patio here is called the Fujidana. Fujidana. According to my map. But look at the cool bamboo, like, fencing and stuff that they've done. And the garden right here with the little sprouts of plants. I like it. Now, sometimes I like this kind of stuff because it's really fun to see and experience other cultures. One time when I was a kid, we had some exchange students. They were girls. I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, 6 or 7 years old. I don't know. Mexico and Yukari. I believe they were from Japan, and there were 2 girls that came as an exchange program. I don't know what we gave them in exchange, Well, I don't know how that worked, but they came and stayed with us for a while. I was just a kid. It was kind of fun. And they were from Japan, I believe. And it was fun because they didn't know how we did stuff and we didn't know how they did stuff. And it was a lot of fun to do that. It was a little bit uncomfortable sometimes as kids, but because they were different and they had different mannerisms, and we're different. We're from different cultures. And so it was kind of fun. But now I think, like, wow, it's so cool to learn about other cultures and how they live. This is the bonsai exhibit. And look at this. This is a California juniper, estimated 150 years old. So I guess these are old. Look at these beautiful little trees. That's what I guess they are, is little trees. This is estimated to be 60 years old. And there's these little buckets, these little pots. Not even a pot. This one over here. Okay, this one's 15 years old. Estimated. This one's estimated to be 55 years old. It is a Juniperus chinensis. I can't say that. Chinensis. I hate when I try to say weird words. But it's a juniper tree, and it's beautiful. I've seen trees like this in the woods. There's more over here. Look at this big one right here. It's like a pine. It's like a little pine tree. Let's see, this one is 80 years. Estimated 80 years old. There's another one down here. Very pretty. This one is 45 years old. This juniper. Those are pretty. There's some kind of statue over here. Ah! Whoa. He looks surprised and excited. Like he just ate something that didn't agree with him. So I got that face. That scary face. Like, what was that? Some bad fish. Hey, I was just reading my little map handbook thing, and that very first thing we saw with the water that pours out of the little bamboo shoots, that thing is called the shishi odoshi, also known as a deer scarer. It is a decorative item that at one point had a very practical use. They were used to scare deer away from crops and vegetation. How interesting. Okay, this is the entrance to the lower garden. We've been on the upper garden, and now we're going to head down to the lower garden and see what awaits us, what's in store. We're going to go down this canyon a long ways down and explore the Japanese Friendship Garden. I am walking the path down to the garden. I want to tell you, Japanese gardens used borrowed scenery, which can be found throughout the 12 acres. You'll also notice Japanese gardens are very green and colorful flowers are not common. It says, caution, thirsty bees in this area, please walk quietly. This is the Dragon Bridge and the dry stream. A dry stream, and look at these like bonsai type trees right here. They're manicured like a bonsai tree. There's several. There's one there. There's one there. It's very peaceful and pretty. We go across the bridge, which is here, the Dragon Bridge. You know what I think is neat? Like here they've got something to hold up the tree right here. And even though we're in the city in Balboa Park where there's tons of, modern stuff, they just use natural, like some wood and some rope to hold the tree up. There's no metal stake here. There's no plastic device they got at Home Depot. They're using well, those are like, what are those called? Peeler logs? I think these are peeler logs. And using that to hold the tree up so it doesn't fall over because it's sticking out real far right here. Isn't that pretty? I like it. Look at these newel posts that are nice and bronze and shiny. There's some berries right here in this tree. And then the dry creek. This here's called the viewing bridge. There's water coming down a little creek right here. Come over here to the blissful sounds of a jetliner landing in the distance. And look out here at the, that's why they call it the viewing bridge. There's a pretty view of the valley, the garden here. I feel so peaceful right now. Each change in the gravel, cement, and rock are meant to draw attention. Be present in your walk through the garden. Notice the change in texture. Notice the scenery and focus on the moment. So we've got some rock, some slate tile things here. Then we have wood. And then we're back to this like flagstone stuff here. And then we've got gravel here also. Notice the curved pathways. This is called hide and reveal. The garden is never in full view, and you must continue on the path to see what's around the corner. And up here we've got a 12-foot statue. The 12-foot bronze statue in the lower garden is called Kannon Bosatsu and is approximately over 280 years old. And here it is. "280 years old. That's fantastic. Approximately. That name translates to the goddess of mercy and compassion, according to the sign right here that I read. I didn't know that. I had to read it. Always read the signs. This is a very peaceful and tranquil place right here. I think I'll sit down, just take a few moments, take it in. This is called Azumaya. I imagine it's just a gazebo, but it looks cool in the ceiling because all the joists, if you will, are going to a center square in the middle. Walking over here, this is called the zigzag bridge for obvious reasons. It zigzags through this beautiful water falling, babbling water area. Oh, that's pretty. Look where that goes, down there. Look at the water. Oh! Right here through the trees, this excites me very much. They've got like a pavilion down here. Japanese architectural construction of a building. It's rather large and has water all around it. It looks real pretty. And this is just a little teaser because I can't really see it very good either. But it looks like it's going to be really cool. So we're walking down that way on the zigzaggy path. What else can I tell you about the path? Black pines are another staple when creating a Japanese garden and are considered a piece of art. Black pines represent strength and resilience, and each one trained to create an exact size and shape by the designer. I think that's those, well, maybe these are black pines right here. This looks like a pine, a black pine, and maybe they make some of these into bonsais, the bonsai trees. Yeah, this looks like a black pine right here. Look at that, the pretty leaves. Here is this beautiful building I just saw through the trees. It's just like I'm not sure what its purpose is. It might be like a meeting house or some kind. You can rent it for stuff. It has an address over there, which is interesting. It's down at the bottom of this canyon, and it's beautiful. Let's go see how close we can get to it. This is called the Peace Tree. In August 2015, the Japanese Friendship Garden received 15 saplings grown from trees that survived the atomic bombing of Hiroshima, Japan in August of 1945. This tree is a gift from Green Legacy Hiroshima an initiative established to distribute the saplings of A-bomb trees throughout the world to promote messages of life, hope, and peace. This is the Kasuga stone lantern. The origin of Japanese stone lanterns can be traced back to India, where they were found to be used in the stupa, which is a tower of Hindu temples. These lanterns evolved over time into the present forms that are found in Buddhist temples and other landscapes throughout Japan. The stone lantern was typically located in the front of the main hall of the Buddhist temple and primarily lighted the Buddha statue inside the hall. Okay, look, we get to walk right out onto the patio of this thing. Ooh, this is pretty. I wonder if you could have a party here. Get married or have a party or something. It's very pretty. The lanterns hanging from the ceiling. Oh. Actually, I think this is the black pine right here. This is the black pine tree that I was talking about earlier. I was mistaken, I believe. This is called the cherry tree grove. I wonder if that's a cherry tree. I don't even know. Maybe that's a cherry tree. But this tree trunk is interesting. Look at how it's really fat and thick at the bottom. And then up here, it looks like it was maybe chopped off or something and became a new tree, like it was grafted. Ooh, I wonder if it's grafted. There's no really information about it, but that's interesting looking. Oh, this one's the same. Oh, they're all like that. They're all like that. Look at this one's like that too, but it's smaller. See that? That's interesting. You see stuff. I didn't learn anything, but I'm seeing things every day. This is just called the cherry tree grove, and maybe that's just, this one has a special growth on it that looks like some kind of camera, I think. But yeah, I wonder if that's natural and that's just the way they grow, and I just don't know that. It's interesting. Very pretty. Look at that. Ah! Very pretty. So according to the internet, to identify a cherry tree, we're going to examine the leaves for serrated edges and potential glands on the stalks. And these definitely have a serrated edge. The bark for smooth reddish brown color. Yeah, we got that going on. Smooth reddish brown color with horizontal bands. Yeah, look, we've got horizontal bands right here. I think we're onto something here, and a metallic sheen. The flowers for groups of white or pink single blossoms with 5 or more petals, and the fruit for red cherries that grow in clusters. We don't have any fruit or blooms right now, but I'm pretty sure that this must be a cherry tree. These survived the axe of George Washington. We're about to go across this bridge right here. This bridge looks dangerous. There's no railing. There's no railing on this bridge. I'll be cautious. Use caution. Don't get too close to the edge. You could drown in this water and fall into the heaving stream that's flowing through this area. Oh, look at this part. It's real pretty too. Look at this. That's a thumbnail right there. So this is kind of funny how things happen. Maybe it's energy or something, I don't know. I always feel like I have good energy, but sometimes sometimes it just doesn't work that way. Oh, there's a nice bench to sit on right here. So, what is it about? What is this? 2 months ago, Audrey and I got in a car wreck. We got rear-ended on the freeway. Car was totaled, totally. And I spent a long time. I was very disappointed in that incident because, I mean, I didn't lose my mind or nothing like that, but I was disappointed because I really liked that car. I searched for a long time to find that car. Put some extra parts on it. Put a little lift on it. I had it the way I wanted it. I was very happy. I liked it. It was perfect. It was perfect for what I was doing, for my work and everything. It fit the bill. It took me a long time finding a car and not having a car. Not having a car and then trying to find a car is kind of hard. Anyway, got that car and I had it for a year before we were rear-ended. Got rear-ended, car's destroyed, totaled. It took a long time to get that resolved. And when I got the insurance money, I was short. Didn't have enough to pay off the loan through the insurance, so I had to come up with the remaining $1,500 myself, which we did. Paid off the loan, and now it's time to start searching for another car. I found another car, finally. Took a long time. Found another car. So I made an appointment with the guy. It was at Enterprise Car Sales. I made an appointment with Enterprise Car Sales. I said, what's the earliest appointment you have? I want to come look at that car, probably buy it. I'm going to stop at my bank and pick up a check. I've been looking for a long time. I'm so happy you have this exact one I want. He said, okay, I'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. It was evening at that moment. So in the morning, I went by the bank, picked up the check that I was going to need, drove up to the place where we had an appointment. First, the guy called me at 10:15 and said, just want to make sure you're still coming. We have an appointment. I said, yep, I'm on my way right now. I just picked up the check. I'll be there in 40 minutes. I arrived at the car dealership and the car had been sold in 45 minutes between the time that I talked to that guy on the phone and the time that I walked through the door. Somebody walked in and purchased the car. Very disappointed, very bummed, very bummed. So I went to another, there was a second one. So I went to the second one and picked that one up. And that's what I have now. Purchased the other car. So I have it, I'm driving. Everything's going great. Yesterday, I've had the car for a week. Yesterday, Audrey and I are driving down the freeway, poof, flat tire. Flat tire. Luckily, I'm an avid watcher of the Dukes of Hazzard and I can change a tire in seconds. Seconds. Got that tire changed. We're driving down the road. Everything's great. Today, go to Discount Tire because they have free flat repair. Discount Tire. Hey, can you fix my tire? I'll just leave it here for you. I got work to do. I'm going to go do some stuff. I'll come back later. So I got the text message. Hey, your car's done. Your tire's ready. Come pick it up. Go down, pick up the tire, and upon arrival, I say, hey, no problem. I'll just sit around and wait. I don't care if you don't mind putting it back on the car for me. If not, that's cool. I'll just take it home. It's no big deal. No, sir. We'll put that back on the car for you. We'd love to do that for you. So guy comes in and says, hey, we're all done putting that tire on the car, but there's a problem. We busted off one of your lug nuts. We're so sorry. You're going to have to take that over to this place over here, and it's your fault, and so you have to pay for it. So I had to take my car up to the place where I'm going to pay to have somebody fix the lug nut on my tire because they broke it. And the guy says, can't fit you in. Can't fit you in today. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. Holy moly. What the heck is going on? So just a series of events can happen, and so that's why I enjoy the peaceful serenity here at the Japanese Friendship Garden, the Friendship Garden. And yesterday, the hike out in the nature to go and just be soft and quiet and just, what's going on here? What's going on here? I just love to be peaceful and calm and happy, joyful. And sometimes shit happens. Oops. All right, that was fun. I enjoyed that. It was a good time. Thanks for watching. That's it. We're done. I gotta drive home. I'm hungry. See you tomorrow.